Oh man, I can't believe it did that. All right. Oh man, all right. So we have to delete that video, guys. I apologize. That was work calling. Unfortunately, I got to always take these work calls because when they call me in my job, other job, my career, I've been there for 20 years. I'm always on call, so I got to make sure that I'm always answer that phone. I got things taken care of. I'm back in there, so I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come on over to this chat, and hopefully we have no more interruptions.
This is Perry FL F Florida in the building.
All right, how many people we got back in the chat again, Dallas?
16.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize to you. Uh, my condolences. Okay, and I apologize. All right. So, like I was saying, with ribs, I leave my membrane on my pork ribs, my spare ribs, my baby back ribs, and my St. Louis. The moisture that it creates for leaving those helps retain that good bite. And to me, that's what I'm looking for. Sometimes you got to give people what they don't want. They don't know nothing about. They know about fall of the bone ribs, but they don't know nothing about those good, real nice bite. When you bite the ribs, it comes off like a real tender piece of steak, and it just melts in your mouth. If you want that other stuff, you can get pulled pork. But so sometimes you got to give people a new experience when it comes to ribs, and a lot of people like that fall of the bone rib stuff. But like I say, that's what I'm doing. So
Okay, you're live back again. So you're quite malfunction.
okay, you still see me?
Yes.
All right, I keep getting calls, guys. Like I said, I need to figure out another way to go live without using my phone. But that's besides the point.
Guy, Utah, Mississippi checking in.
Mississippi, how you doing, Del?
Kevin from DC, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? DC in the house. Hey, man, y'all be careful in DC. We had the president, new president. You know, I'm not gonna talk politics, but I'm just saying we got a new president. So we just pray for him. We also pray for everybody on all sides. So that they come together for America. That's all I'm asking for. Just come together for America. That's it.
Hello, Miss TNT Henry Lewis from Kansas City.
Oh, KC in the house. Okay then.
It says Brainbridge, Georgia checking in.
Georgia GA in the house.
It says it's TNT Barbecue for the win. Much love from California. Saw you late, bro.
Okay, boy, it's cold out here, but I wish I was in Cali. I wish I that but it's cold. It's 2 degrees, 2 degrees. So let's talk barbecue, man. Like I say, I'm working on a brisket cook right now. I'm gonna be using Old Rusty, and there's gonna be a collaboration with my boy Joe for Smoking Joe Pitts Barbecue. We're gonna do a nice collaboration. Man, that video gonna be off the chain. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be cooking out there in the freezing cold. It's supposed to be like negative, like 15 degrees that day, I think. But it's supposed to be super duper cold, huh, Dallas? Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to that cook. So yeah, and I'm pretty excited to do that brisket cook, man. This is gonna be a USD prime brisket, and I'm just gonna hook it up, man. Do what I do. Nothing special, no tricks, no wiles. Just cook a wonderful, moist, juicy brisket, right, Dallas? Mm-hmm. Okay, what's been going on, Dallas?
Okay, so go back to where we're at. I'm kind of lost.
This boy, you gotta pay attention, boy.
Yeah, I was paying attention. I was watching the chat. It says what temperature do you cook your ribs?
Like my ribs, like I say, I cook my baby backs at 225, and then if I'm going spares to St. Louis, 275. My beef ribs, I try to cook between 225 to 250. And when I wrap them, I try to get them at that 275 in the wrap for my beef back ribs. And then I like taking them off the rack and keep them, and the smoker's kind of cooling down to 225, 230. That's when I want to get that bark set up on those beef ribs. And that's how I kind of do it. I'm the kind of guy like in the foil for about no more than an hour and 15 minutes. And then back on the smoker to get that nice color back on it. Because sometimes when you take the ribs out of the foil, they can appear to be, have that bark kind of soft, and it's just not pleasant to me. So a lot of times I like put the ribs back on the smoker to get that the texture I'm trying to get reach that level. So I don't try to go no more than about an hour 15 minutes in that foil. Sometimes I'm doing 45 minutes. But key thing is to make sure your foil is tight on your ribs, and when you unwrap them, you put them back on the smoker, and that's what I try to do.
It says hey TNT. This is Hey TNT holding it down from Midland, Texas.
Okay, Texas and IT Town, Texas.
Juice Pidlin Barbecue LLC. Hit the thumbs up.
Oh, Pidlin Barbecue, what's up, brother? How you doing? I think he's from Georgia.
It says I'm making pulled turkey barbecue for the first time this weekend. Any advice for seasoning, cooking time, wood, and etc. Thank you for everything. And I learned a lot from you.
Okay. You making pulled turkey? All right. So is he using a whole turkey or using turkey breast? I asked him, what are you using, bro? Who answered that question? Who asked that question? I'm sorry, Dallas.
Agree to disagree. TV.
Agree to disagree. So what I would do, first thing I would do is do a salt brine. A dry salt brine.
He said a whole turkey.
A whole turkey. I would get some kosher salt, okay? And I would use that kosher salt on that turkey and dry brine it for at least 8 hours. And then after you dry brine it, you want to wash all that off. And then I will go on with some of that sazon. It turns the meat orange. It's a Spanish mixture of seasoning. You get it from your local Mexican store, Puerto Rican store. It's called sazon. And I will put that on my turkey very heavily, and I will go to smoke that turkey no lower than 275. And I will use an oak or pecan wood. If you're using a pellet grill, 275, and then you could wind up with cooking 325 degrees. You cook a little hotter on a pellet grill. But that's what I would do if I was you. And that turkey will look amazing, bro. And the key thing to pulling that turkey is, if you can, that turkey needs to sit at least 2 or 3 hours before you pull it. So if you want to eat dinner at 4 o'clock, that turkey needs to be done at 1. And you need to, when you're pulling it, you want to chop some, you want to slice the breast, you want to chop the thigh and everything up. That's what I would do, and keep it in nice chunks. And that skin get crispy. You want to start 2 hours into the cook. You want to start using some of that pan butter spray for that crispy of that skin, or just get like some butter, melt it down, and use a basting brush to start basting that butter down. And what I like doing, I like putting rosemary, thyme, sage inside my butter when I'm heating it up, and mopping that on there, and that will make a nice color for your burger. I hope you internal temperature about 170 on everything. I do 170 in the breast and probably 180, 185, whatever. That thigh can take a lot more heat. Them thighs and them drumsticks. So you kind of want to make them a little more. You want to make the temperature a little more higher, and since you're gonna be cooling it down, to slice and pull. Okay. All right, I hope I answered your question. Agree to disagree. I hope I answered your question.
This is how many sausages can come from 20 pounds of meat?
If you're doing a normal 6 the casings, you want to use hogger testing casings. You said 10 pounds of meat?
Yeah, no, 20 pounds.
20 pounds of meat. I would say you probably should get 80 links, 80 to 75 links, depending on is they 6 inch or 6.5 inches. So that I would think about for every 10 pounds, about 45 links of sausage. Because I think a sausage can weigh about 5 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. So you look at 16 ounces, so you should get around 3 sausage to a pound, so or 4 sausage to a pound. Like I said, it depends on you. Let's say a quarter pound per sausage. That would be 80 sausages. So that's how I look at it, kind of. And plus, you add different things into it to make it fit better in the casings, like your water. You adding weight. You adding. I like adding powdered milk to emulsify my sausage. That's adding more weight. The seasonings, things of that nature. So yeah, you probably be 75 to 85 pounds of sausage. All right, I hope I answered that question.
This is you've led Texas in the house. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you. Happy 2021.
Says hello from Houston, Texas.
For who?
Houston, Texas.
Oh, what's up, H-Town in the house?
South,
H-Town?
South Carolina here.
South Carolina in the house? Hey, man, I got a beautiful Carolina mustard sauce that I'm getting in the mail. It's actually from a barbecue place called Pine Street Barbecue. And when I get that sauce, guys, I am going to do me a Pine Street rib sandwich. And this rib sandwich, man, it's going to be the rib sandwich. So I'm getting the sauce. They should be shipping it to me. I should be getting it any day now. So once I get that Pine Street barbecue sandwich, man, the first thing I'm going to do is cook me up probably about 5 slabs of spare ribs. And I'm going to be using that Pine Street barbecue sauce, man, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm hyped to get some of that Pine Street barbecue sauce. I grew up on that barbecue sauce, and between that and that meat frosting, them are my main sauces. I love Pine Street, and my boy Rick at the meat store, I love the spicy. I like the spicy better than I like the mild. That's just my preference. The good sauces, both of them, but I like that meat stall. Hey, if you ever try a meat stall, put some ones in the chat. You know, if you try that meat frosting from my boy Rick over at the meat stall, put some ones in the chat right now if you ever try that out. All right, Dallas. Any more questions, Dallas?
This is hi from Germany. From Germany, greetings to all of you.
Germany in the house. What's up, man? Are you a soldier, or are you from Germany? Let me know, cause man, I tell you what, I appreciate you. Germany, I appreciate you watching me. I hope you're learning a lot. I hope, this COVID vaccine stuff get into Germany, get into all parts of the world, and we could come together and have some food. That's what I'm hoping for, because I really miss company. I really miss my friends coming over. I miss all that stuff. I love y'all guys, but I also miss that physical interaction with my friends too, So I'm looking forward to that.
This says TNT makes the bomb ribs that live it all wide, and he's the bomb. Love you, T.
Oh, love you too, brother. Man, that's awesome. Who is that now?
Lau Rodriguez.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay. I do my best, bro. I live right here in Owine, Iowa, and I do make the bomb.com ribs. Woo, look at that. It's hardware. All right, anybody got questions about trophies and different things of that nature?
It says when cooking jerk, how can it be lighter than darker? Presentation is everything.
All right, so what I would do for jerk, they got the season, and the season is called, oh Lord, I'm trying to think of, it's called Backwood. Is I'm correct by saying that, guys? Is it called backwood jerk season? Can y'all Google that record? Like Google that, son, on the other side of the yeah. See if it's called backwood jerk season. Hurry up, son, please. All right, backwood jerk season. Let's call it backwood until my son Google it. So backwood jerk season. I like to use the jerk season and mix it with some vinegar and some olive oil. Cause when you put the vinegar and the olive oil in it, it kind of makes that jerk season a little more manageable to penetrate your meat, but not cake up on your meat and turning your meat dark. That's the sugars inside of the jerk seasoning. So you want to add something to actually coat it a little better, and what the vinegar is gonna balance it out, make it thinner. The second thing is the oil is gonna add the color to it, the golden brown color. All right, Dallas, what was it?
There's a lot of stuff.
Did you look up backwood jerk season? Did it say back? Oh, it is backwood?
Yes.
Okay, it's backwood jerk season, okay? That's what I have used in the past when I did a jerk chicken. I used that backwood jerk. It's like a marinade, and down like a paste.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of mixed that with vegetable oil and vinegar. So, and I did 40 pounds of that, and I used chicken quarters, because presentation is everything. Yes.
Okay. Y'all should try a sauce called the junk.
Called what?
The junk.
The junk. Okay. What company? The junk. Okay, try that. The junk. I had to write that down. Google that, Dallas. The junk. Okay. You know, and that's the good thing about Amazon. You can find everything on Amazon. But speaking of that, y'all need to get y'all to order some of these TNT barbecue t-shirts, man. That's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to get down and order some of these TNT barbecue t-shirts. If you go to my last video, and in the description of my last pork belly video, you will see a link where you can order this TNT. You get it in any kind of color you want, anything, man. Support your boy TNT. Get some of this apparel, man. I'm telling you, they fit nice. I love them. It's a good looking shirt, man. You get the red on black. I like the gold on black, though. I like the gold on black, man. You get aprons. The aprons are outstanding. Hey, we love it all. But yeah, so that's enough of me trying to sell y'all stuff. All right, what's up? Any questions about the trophies or anything like that, like a competition or anything like that? Like, I'm not a competition cook, guys. I just happen to be a cook that cook in competitions. So that's what I am. I'm not a competition cook that actually cooks. I'm a cook that actually competes sometimes. So that's that's the difference between me and a competition cook. My competition is on the back burner for my cooking. My cooking is first, then my competition is second. Cause to me, it's the same kind of thing. And I cook for my competition like I'm cooking for my customers. And I cook for my customers like I'm cooking for my competition. So I'm always trying to hit those high marks, no matter what I'm doing. And that's just how I am. Before I give you anything, it's out the window. I'm throwing it away before I give you junk that I won't eat. And that's the truth.
It says at TT. How can I talk to you one-on-one about catering?
Oh, hit me up on a phone call. Go to my TNT Facebook and TNT. Why don't you get that down? Copy and paste the link on my TNT Facebook into the chat right now, and then they could hit me up on that. Okay? You know how to do that? Mm-hmm. All right, you should know how to do that. Y'all kids know how to do everything else, but what you supposed to do. You know, that's my boy Dallas. So he's a good kid, but I still got to keep that thumb on him. You know what I'm saying? Keep that thumb on him, because he may think he getting too big for his britches. I got to hit that factory reset button on him. But that's beside the point. That factory reset button is only.
The one you guys share is the one I'm supposed to do, right? You have a specific one for TNT.
Yeah.
You have a specific one for TNT.
Yeah. Okay. Let me show it. You know how to get to it? Okay. You know? Just share a link into the chat, guys. Yep. I wish, before you do it, is any more questions? 'Cause I would like to talk why, I'm going to bring up something. So, alright. I want to talk about, let me see what trophy that I thought that I didn't win. I thought, okay. Alright, hold on for a second. These trophies are old, man. Okay. So this trophy right here, okay? This is the story behind this trophy right here, okay? This trophy was a first place trophy, 2014, first place, the Jones County Barbecue Contest, first place. And this is 2014. This I'm gonna tell you the story behind this trophy, okay? So let me put this. I'll hold it, okay? So me and my wife, my kids were super small back then. We dropped the kids off at grandma's house, and it was a Sunday morning. We dropped them off around 2:00. We had a Dodge Ram. We pull up with my Dodge, and on the back I got a Traeger smoker, and this Traeger smoker is like one of the first Traeger smokers ever. You can check out my video. It's the one that you got the sliding door. It's not the big Traeger, but it's a bigger Traeger. I had that, and then on the back I had old Rusty. And we went down to Jones County Fair, and man, it was some big cookers there. It was some big cookers, some big wigs. It was probably about 65 people, 55. I don't know. A lot of people was competing, and me and my wife got there, and we was like kind of like tired. It was bad weather. They just had a Kid Rock concert, and we went there, and it got hot, super hot. When I say hot, I mean Florida hot. The humidity was horrible, and I went inside to lay down, and I fell asleep on the floor of the pavilion inside the fair. I woke up, it was a lady laying beside me, cuddling with me. True story. True story, guys. So I get up, because the floor was cold, okay? I get up, and we started cooking. At the time I was cooking my brisket and my pork butt. We got, out of all those people, we got first place chicken, we got first place, we got like 3 first place, a second place brisket, we got reserve grand champion, okay? But the point I'm trying to say is that was one of the most hard fighting contests. Because I was young, and I was broke, and I spent a lot of my own money for that contest. I think it was like $50 each category, if I'm not mistaken. They had 7 or 8 categories. Anybody ever did Jones County, they know you got to get grand champion or reserve grand champion. You had to cook like 8 things. That's how hard it is. But we came out with a reserve grand champion, guys, and I was so proud of my wife and myself because we pulled it out, guys. So yeah, that trophy means a lot to me. I got some of it. This trophy was 2016. This was our. Can they see that trophy? This trophy was 2016. This was the first Iowa Barbecue Society (IBS). We got grand champion, first place ribs, first place chicken, first place pork butt. We kind of blew that contest out of the water. So that was a outstanding win for me. I did a lot of sweeping on trophies where I go into a contest and wind up winning every category they had, which that's what I want to do. When I show up, I want to show out. Like I say, I cook like I'm cooking for my customers in competition, and I cook for my customers like I'm cooking for a competition, because that's what TNT do, and that's what you need to do. Do your best every single time. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling. Any more questions, Dallas?
This is, this is at TNT Marketing. Says, let me know what you think about the shake.
All right, the shake. Okay. From who?
This is from Uncle Steve Shake.
Oh, Uncle Steve, man, Uncle Steve. Excuse my expression, Uncle Steve, but man, you need to be whipped right now. That shake's so good. Uncle Steve need to get his pants pulled down and spanked. Uncle Steve, that's a good. That is some good. We had him on the pork belly did with Dallas, and I'm waiting to do some beef ribs with your Uncle Steve shake. I'm gonna do some beef ribs. I'm working on a collaboration with a guy, and we're gonna do some beef ribs. But man, Uncle Steve, bro, look, yeah. If y'all see Uncle Steve in the chat, hey Dallas, click on those lines, Dallas, and make Uncle Steve a administrator, or give him permission before you can put his link in the description.
Yeah, because now I'm moderator for the YouTube.
Did you see it?
I did it.
You did it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Uncle Steve, please put your link in the chat where you can get some Uncle Steve shake. Because that's a bad band. He's a bad band. So, Uncle Steve shake, man, I use his competition pork shake on some pork belly. Bruh, everybody was calling me. You gonna put that on your menu? You gonna put that on your menu? Man, that pork belly was a bomb.com. That video was outstanding. What's up?
Okay, so 2 questions. One,
Yeah.
did you win that trophy the day your grill went into the flower shop?
Who brought that up?
It was Philly May. Phil's May.
Oh man, come on. Oh, see, who knew about that story about how my barbecue grill went to the flower shop? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Hey man, somebody to stop it. Well, yeah. So everybody know I work for the sheriff's office. I'm going through this small town, and whatever. Make a long story short, I hit a bump, and I say, who in the heck is passing me 3 o'clock in the morning in Maynard going this fast? I look to the side, and here I see my barbecue grill, boom, boom, going past my truck. And then it jumps into the flower shop. Oh my goodness, guys. Yes. Woo. Thank God I got insurance. Good insurance. I do have commercial insurance. I do got barbecue business insurance. You got to have that stuff, guys, because stuff like that will happen. It's life. You got to protect your family. You got to protect your other people. Thank God nobody got hurt. Oh my goodness. But yes, God, my chain, my safety chains, they did this. They open up, my safety chains open up, bend straight, and the doggone grill with like a slingshot. But guess what though, guys? Nobody got hurt, and my grill got messed up, man. But hey. Come on, don't make me relive it. But we can all laugh about it now, because nobody got hurt, and that's what matters.
So what does TNT stand for, the meaning of TNT?
TNT stands for Thyron, Thyrn, and my wife Terry. TNT, Terry and Thyron, with a southern explosive taste. Amen. This is TNT barbecue with a southern explosive taste. Because our barbecue is dynamite. It fireworks in your mouth. Firecrackers in your mouth. I'm telling you. Now when people blowing up talking about that flower shop stuff. Bringing up my past. What else y'all know about my past? Oh my goodness. Oh.
One day.
Any more questions, son? How many people in the chat?
So what is you come to the greatest state of barbecue, Texas?
What they say?
When did you come into the greatest state, barbecue, Texas?
The Mecca. So y'all the Mecca of barbecue, huh? Y'all the Mecca, huh? Well, let me tell you something. I done experienced some great barbecue in this country. I got to say, and I'm not being biased. I haven't tasted Texas yet, but I will. I look at Joe, Smoking Joe Pitt. I look at Andrew Franklin. I look at my boy James from Aiming to Claiming. I look at my boy Dog Father, Elton, Dog Father's Barbecue. I look at all them guys' videos, man, and they put out some good stuff. And the thing about it, though, they're putting out better stuff than the restaurants probably because they are cooking, you know, 1 brisket, 2 briskets. So they don't have the chance to mess things up because they concentrate on 1 piece of meat. So those guys that honed in their craft in Texas. But when I grew up in Florida, you having a grill in your yard, you wasn't nobody. You go to people's house. So where your barbecue grill at? That's the first thing you ask. Where your pit at? Not your grill, but where your pit at? That's the first thing people used to ask where I'm from in Florida. Where your pit at? I grew up in the country. Where y'all pit at? Where your barbecue? Where your barbecue at? It's like, where's your stove? Where's your refrigerator? Where's your pit? That's just how it is where I'm from. You know, where's your pit? People use refrigerators. People used to get refrigerators, gut them out, use refrigerators, or use the top as smokers with chicken net. People use oil drums, cut them up in half. I done seen people get 10 and wrap around bricks and use bricks and stack up and use brick pits. I'm telling you, man, we're blessed to have the technology we have now. But you cannot duplicate that type of barbecue. I'm just saying, it's just something about those coals up under the meat, the wood burning down. I remember us used to get stacks and stacks of wood and have to burn them down in the pit. And you like, that's enough, Daddy? Can we throw the meat on yet? No. We had to burn down more wood. Then when we get the coals hot, they will got to put the wire, the suspended metal on the grates and scrub that off and get newspaper scrubbed off, then oil them, and then get them hot enough to put on the grates, and that's how we should cook our ribs and our chicken and things of that nature. And man, I'm telling you, that's some of the best barbecue. The flavor you get, man, is outstanding. And that's why I learned how to make the mop sauce and that type of stuff from brick pits. That's what we used to do. Whole hogs, half hogs, chicken quarters, hog shoulders. One day the hog was walking around in the mud. The next day he was on the pit. That's how it was. Couldn't get attached to no animals, cause that's what it was. You be petting Charlie. Charlie be in the grinder making sausages the next day. I'm just a country boy. That's how I just was. What's up, Dallas? Did Uncle Steve put his Uncle Steve shake? Did he put his in the website?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Uncle Steve. I appreciate it, man. That is a great shake, and thank you, Uncle Steve, for sending that seasoning out to me. I really appreciate it, man. Go over there and get y'all some Uncle Steve shake. You won't regret it. Like I say, check my video out. All you gotta do is look at the proof in the pudding. That pork belly was off the chain. The color, everything off the chain. All right, what's up, guys? Okay, what's up, man? Let's talk. Come on. Any questions, y'all? Any more questions you got for TNT? How many people in the chat, son?
37.
37. Hey, that's good enough for me, man. Hey, thank y'all, guys. for y'all support. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate it. Now that 2019. No. Well, yeah, 2019. I was a bad man in that competition. This competition 2019, y'all can see it says first place Brisket 2019, and then it says best pork butt 2019, and then it says best barbecue 2019, then it says right here best pork loin 2019. That was at one competition. Hey, sometimes you got to show your butt. Ain't that right, Uncle Steve? Sometimes you got to just show out sometimes. Sometimes you got to go and show your butt. You know, I had a couple guys calling me out, trying to beat the champ. This local in Owine. And we got a good barbecue scene here in Owine, Iowa. We got a lot of guys that really can cook some good food. But they got to understand, this town ain't big enough for all the pit masters. So I had to come in 2019 and show my butt, show them what TNT was about. I ain't playing with them. So that being that, I know I don't sound cocky, but sometimes you just got to act a fool. Sometimes you got to show little brother what big brother could do. Sometimes you got to thump him, and that's what I had to do. 2019. They know who called me out. Y'all know who y'all is. I told y'all to leave me alone. I said I wasn't going to compete because I'm tired of winning. I told them that. They said, we want to beat you. I said, leave me alone. I'm at my son's football game. They telling me, are you scared? You scared? All right. You scared. You just don't want to come down here. I said, I just don't want to get up. This is my only weekend off from cooking. Oh, you don't want to just come down there and get beat. Okay. I showed up. I brought the beast with me, and I ain't even bring Rusty because I knew if I brought Rusty, it would have been issues. Rusty would have really I had Rusty. I did bring old Rusty with me. And that's why I showed up and showed out. I had old Rusty. Old Rusty put the come here. That's what old Rusty did. Old Rusty put that smack on him. Drop that elbow on him. I'm sorry, guys. I get pretty excited talking about that. Because I am a talker sometimes. Sometimes I can talk that smack with the best of them. But they call me out. I don't like being called out. You know, let the sleeping giant rest. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little too big-headed right now. I'm getting a little ignorant, but that's okay. I love y'all guys. Can I get some ones as I'm getting to it? Can I get some ones in the chat? If I'm getting a little what's the word? Too beside myself right now? Can I get some ones in the chat? Anybody put ones in the chat?
Oh yeah.
Is it okay? Can I keep on talking? Can I keep on talking smack? Give me some tools if you want to talk some more smack.
Shout out from KC.
Shout out for KC. Can I get some tools? You want to talk some more smack? Because I can talk some smack now. God dang it. With this barbecue thing. What they say, Dallas? They put tools in? Hey, y'all. But Dallas, look, Dallas. They call you dead out, Dallas. They woke a sleeping giant. I told them leave me alone. I say, look, guys. Y'all don't want this. I told them, y'all don't want this. I say, y'all need to go compete with each other because I'm on a different level. They're like, we got KCBS judges there. I say, that's even worse. I said, that's even worse. You got people there that know barbecue. I said, boy, leave me alone, y'all. And it was 2 or 3 guys, about 4 or 5 guys, kept calling me out. Oh, we got people coming from Cedar Rapids. We got people coming from Waterloo. You in trouble, T. You in trouble. That's what they kept telling me. And I say, okay. All right, I'm in trouble. Okay. And everybody had 4 or 5 people on their team, had all them smokers out there, looking like they knew what they was doing and all this kind of stuff. One guy gonna tell me, y'all ready for this? He said, T, I know you don't know nothing about smoking. You don't even got smoke coming out your stack. I looked at that boy and said, forgive him, because he know not what he said. He said, Look at all that white smoke coming out my smoker. Ooh, I'm smoking. I say, boy, I should take my belt off and just tell your honor right now for saying that. But he kept talking. He couldn't have been watching on YouTube. He couldn't have been watching, because everybody tell you need to clean burning fire. Fire management 101. Boy, I'll beat a hole in them. It wasn't even close. When we got the little score tickets, one guy came up to me and said, T, I'm second place. Let me see your ticket. I said, I don't even want to show it to you. He said, let me see your ticket. I said, boy, it was 30-point spread. I am the Alabama. I am the SEC. Y'all, I don't know. I'm David Ruffin. Y'all the Temptation. I'm just playing. I'm King Kong. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to stop. I'm sorry, guys. This is just about barbecue, man. I'm not like this with nothing else but barbecue, man. Y'all got to understand that I get excited when I talk about barbecue, man, because it has done so much for me and my family. It put food on the table. Literally, like it paid bills. I give you a real personal story, okay? Put some ones in the chat if you want to hear a personal story. Alright, now you gotta look at the chat. If you want to hear a real personal story about TNT barbecue, put me some ones in the chat. They put ones in the chat? Okay, how many ones I got, Dallas?
5 so far.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it, because all I need is a couple listeners. Alright, so here's a personal story, okay? This had to be back in 06, okay? 2006. You had to send off in Waterloo for your license to barbecue, okay? And sell at these little events that we used to have in town. And I remember they was having a softball tournament, okay? And I remember being so broke. I mean, so broke, we couldn't even make change. I worked every day. My wife worked every day, but the ends didn't meet because we were both. We worked for the people. My wife worked for like a juvenile detention center. No, actually, she was working more of a resource. Like she was actually going into the community with families and she's doing something. Okay, she was actually working for troubled families and teens and things of that nature. And we didn't make a lot of money, and we was having kids. We had little kids, and our daycare bill was $300 a week. So $1,200 a month. That's what we was paying for daycare. Cause we wanted good. We didn't make enough to get help from the government, to get food stamps and all that. We didn't make we didn't make more. We didn't make less to get help from the government, but we didn't make enough to pull ourselves up by the shoelaces. So I said, honey, I asked the daycare person, can we pay her on Monday? And I remember going out buying a case of pork butts, and it was like $54 for a case of pork butts. And I remember sending off, getting I actually drove up there and got the permit. I got some buns. I remember making my barbecue sauce. And I remember pulling my grill down there, setting up a little hand washing station, getting the gloves and things. And I remember cooking a case of pork butts and 5 briskets. And I remember we were selling the meat. All we had was beans and chips. That's the only thing we served on sides. And we'll serve a plate for like $6. You either get a brisket sandwich or you get a pulled pork sandwich. You get chips and beans, and we had sodas for $1. And I remember making like $1,400 that day. $1,400 or $1,500. But I remember selling out of everything that day. And I remember how good I thank God for just putting us in our position and me knowing the know-how of cooking pulled pork and brisket. And it wasn't, oh man, bro, I ain't know nothing about brisket. I'll be honest with you. I used to smoke it for like 5 or 6 hours, throw it in those big 16-quart roasters, 20-quart roasters, throw 3 of them in a 20-quart roaster, no trim, no nothing, put aluminum foil over it, put barbecue sauce mixed with vinegar, and let them steam until it was tender. And then I used to take them out, leave them in the roaster. When somebody asked for a brisket, I used to reach in there, hot. I didn't know nothing about the white liners up under the glove. With my hands, with a fork, put it on the cutting board, burning my hands, slicing that brisket, and then put it on the plate. I remember doing that. But the thing I remember people oohing on how good that brisket was. And to this day, if I did that today, I think I would beat my own self, cause you know that ain't the way you do brisket. But it worked. What I'm telling you guys is the struggle is real, but the outcome is much better. I'm telling you, man. That's why I'm so passionate about barbecue, because it has taken me places and did things for my family that just working for the man I ain't doing. And the man, I'm just saying a job. The man, it just ain't. It just won't do. It won't provide. And I can do things for my family and do things for other people. Like, bro, we love blessing people. We love doing things for the first responder, the nurses. People say, "Oh, you do a lot, T." I ain't just start. Just doing a lot. We do it every year. We do a free cooks for churches, funerals, fundraisers, everything, because this is what God called you for. He called you to get what you have learned and apply to grow His kingdom and to show love, not just to. So that's what barbecue means to me, y'all. It's not. It is such a de-stressor, but it's more than that. It is it's a lifestyle, man. And anybody that's a pit bastard know what I'm talking about, man. You get joy when you feed people. And the one thing about, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're doing something for somebody, give them the best, and that's what I do. If I can't give them the best, I will do it. When I cook my pork loins, I normally do pork loin dinners. That's my go-to. Pork loin dinners with pulled chicken dinners, okay? Because I got them down pat. I know my profit margin. I know I can afford to help somebody, and I can feed a lot of people with pork loin and pulled chicken. But I use the same pork loin that I use for those big fancy weddings and those big events. I use the same pork loin I use for them. I use for the free stuff. I can get cheaper loins all over the state of Iowa, but I choose not to, because the best, you give your best, you will get best, and that's the way you gotta look at it. You give crap, you're gonna reap crap. That's just how it is. That's how you get blessed, guys. And I'm sorry I'm getting deep with you, but it's that deep. It's that deep, man. And man, I can help people, bro. I'm telling you. And that's what it's about. I love helping people, man. I know I get real passionate talking about these trophies, talking about how I beat people up. Not beat people up with hand, but beat people up with that barbecue competition world. But I just get just as more happier doing, and my family does. And I'm showing my kids how to be cheerful givers. And that's what it's about, man. You want some givers out there. You don't want no takers. Takers, to me, I'd rather be the giver than the taker. Because the taker you always need. I'd rather be the one that's giving because I got plentiful. I ain't rich, but I'm just saying. That's just how it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's enough of that. Ain't that enough, guy? Y'all want me to go on? Give me some ones y'all want me to go on. Keep on talking. Give me some ones. Give me some ones in the chat. No ones, Dallas?
Not right now.
Oh, they must want me to shut up.
No, we're getting a couple.
Huh?
So we're getting a couple.
Who gave me some ones, Dallas?
Ben, Junie Moon, Troy V, Leon Fetcher, Ryan Cruz,
Okay.
Marley Chandler.
Okay, well, I will talk on. Hey, I love this barbecue thing. One more thing about barbecue is when you hit that mark, and you know, everybody know what mark I'm talking about. If you got to cook it, you hit a certain mark, and whether it's on accident or whether it's on purpose, that mark where you think, oh my goodness, I can never cook like this again. This is just, and in the narcotic world, they call it chasing the dragon. Like when they do their first hit of drugs, they get that endorphin, they get that super high, and they're like, oh my goodness, I want that for the rest of my life. Well, that's how it is with me with barbecue. If I do a great cook and everything goes perfect and people are just like floored, like one of my favorite things is I did this wedding, actually 2020 I did this wedding in the midst of COVID. Guys, I'm telling you, I did this big wedding, okay? And I didn't serve, I just kind of switched in the roaster pans, kept the food hot, that type of stuff. But we wasn't serving, we was trying to be out the way because what people hired me to do, and they decide to have a big wedding, that's on them. I'm not judging them, but I'm just saying, I'm going to protect myself. But the story to how this question is, these people, they say, well, we want cheese and potatoes, we want this, we want that. But we only want one roaster of smoked macaroni and cheese because we got all this other cheese stuff. All we need is one roaster of smoked macaroni and cheese. So my macaroni and cheese, I normally charge $350 a roaster. So a 22-quart roaster costs $350 of macaroni and cheese. Y'all say it's high, but that's not. That's actually cheap because if you look at how many portions you could serve, it breaks down to like $1.20 a serving, $1.50 a serving. So that's how I look at things. Okay, so and get this macaroni and cheese, and it's out. I go to get this macaroni and cheese, and it's two teenage blind girls, like all dressed pretty up, and they say, "No, you leave that here." And they got that thing, they lifted it up, and they start scraping the sides. They start getting their fingers and scraping the macaroni and cheese out of the pan. They were like, "This is the best ever." And I was like, man, I must be putting crack in that doggone macaroni and cheese. I'm just playing. But I and that was one of those cooks where I felt like I stood up to the standard, and I try to do that every time I cook, but some days food just, whatever the reason, turn out better than usual. And this was one of those days, and it's like the stars lined up, God blessed it, and I was like, oh. And those people was like, T. They were like, T, they were so happy. And I was just happy too because you're depending on me to do a great deal for your daughter's wedding or your son's wedding or your grandkid's wedding or whatever. that's hopefully you're gonna get that once in a lifetime. So I try to blow everything out of the park for us cooking. And like I say, when it comes to competing and getting this hardware, I cook like I'm cooking for my people. And when it comes to cooking for my people, I cook like I'm cooking for my competition. So you get everything. You're getting every, you get. I leave it all on the field. All on the field. I leave it on the field, baby. Yes, I do. Leave it all on the field. No questions asked. I'm coming off exhausted, tired, ready to go to sleep. Cause I did everything I had to do. And that's when you, to me, that's when you know that you're going to be blessed. Because you're putting it all into what you're doing as barbecue. And you can apply that to life. Whether it's barbecue, whether it's sports, whether it's your job, leave it all on the field, man. You know, get that fulfillment of doing something good and being great at it, being the best at what you do. And that's why I try to tell my kids, be the best. Be the best. Somebody may be better than me, but it got to be somebody. Can't be just anybody. It got to be somebody. You got to be a bad man or a bad woman to take down TNT. I'm just saying, in that competition realm, in that cooking realm, because I'm a bad man. I'm just talking. But yeah. Yeah, that's what we got going on, man. Let me see what's going on, man. All right, I'll be right there. Hold on. My son, he goofy. Oh, thank you for the super chat, bro. Mr. Kramer, thank you for the super chat. Thank you
that's
so
why
much.
it's frozen because your thing's low.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. I appreciate it. Uncle Steve, what's up, man? Oh yes, I am gonna let you know my 3 favorite shakes, Steve. I tell you what, that competition pork powder pork shake, man, that's outstanding. I'm just waiting till falls and the weather get a little more warm. I could do 20 degrees, but it's hard for me to do this 2 degrees and it's negative weather that's coming in because it's super duper cold. But yes, I am looking forward to trying all your shakes, Uncle Steve. I really am. Yes, I am. Most definitely. Daddy Dutch. Hey, that Calvin's Greek season, man. Me and that Calvin Greek season, we got a love relationship. I don't know what it is, man, but I like that Calvin Greek season. That season is a bad man. To me, it just goes so good on some beef ribs and pork ribs. If you mix it with some good black pepper, and you want to add just a little pinch more salt to it, cause but don't add a lot of Calviners because it can get salty. But I like that Calvin Greek season. To me, it's just balanced, okay? But the only thing I'd rather have is a little more coarse season. That's why I like Uncle Steve's shake, because it's a little more coarser, okay? Okay. Stephen Kramer, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I really do. Meat Church Holy Hog, huh? Okay. All right. Meat Church Holy Hog. Okay, I like that. Meat Church Holy Hog. I got to try that. Yes. Guys, I truly, thank you. I got 50 thumbs up. I really appreciate that. 50 thumbs up. I really enjoy talking to y'all guys. I love talking to y'all guys, man. Y'all are incredible people, man. My YouTube family is incredible. But I'm gonna hand this over to my son Dallas. Plowboy's Yardbird. I got some of that in that. I got some of that. Plowboy's Yardbird. I got some of that too. I'm Dallas. I ain't gonna steal your job, son. Yes, that is. Oh, all right. So let's talk about one more thing else before I forget. So here's a 2019 Iowa State Fair showmanship Farm Bureau Cookout First Place Championship. This is out of 99 counties in the state of Iowa. And they sent, if you ever been to the Iowa State Fair, it's huge. And they send so many people to the Iowa State Fair. My boy Kid Daddy Dutch will tell you, they send a lot of people there from counties, okay? And then I got 2018 Iowa State Fair Showmanship Farm Bureau Cook-Off. Okay? Now that's State Fair. Now that's out of all those teams for showmanship, okay? And then I got a for a second. Oh, let me pull it. I got a lot of, okay. I don't see it. Okay. Oh, it's right there. That's a first place. No, that's not it. Okay. Oh yeah. Iowa State Fair, Farm Bureau, first place, Des Moines, Iowa. That is for beef. Iowa State Fair, first place. Okay? Alright? State Fair. These are participation trophies, son. These are participation banners. My son brought, but you is a, what are you? I'm Generation X.
We're Gen Z.
Gen Z, you are Generation Z. You want me to brag about some participation
Can't brag about them.
Participation banners? What?
I saw State Fair.
Oh!
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all see that? It's a reason why they out there and not in here. There's a reason. Can I get some tools if you understand what I'm talking about? And that's a reason why the participation stuff is out there and not in here in the trophy room.
Your dad, the super chat was for the tips.
Participation.
Dad, it says tell your dad the super chat was for the tips last night.
Oh man, that's outstanding. Nah, man, I ain't got to do that. I love my guy. I love talking to y'all guys. Please don't, no. But thank you though. Hey, but I'm telling you, my son just brought me a participation banner here, ribbon for participation. Y'all know we don't TNT. We don't do that, son. Just because you compete, participation trophy is pity. I'm just playing. It kind of is though. It kind of is like you tried. Here you go. Let me give you a little something to put in your billfold. Here you go.
You was here.
Oh?
He's like you was here. So.
You was here. Here you go. You was here. You tried. Give you a little pat on the butt. That's ain't how this real world works, son. I'm just saying. Can I get some ones if you agree? Can I get some ones in the chat if you agree?
It says nice backdrop, and your son is just proud of you.
But he brought me some participation stuff. Come on, guys. Let's keep it 100. We just talking about TNT. I'm just playing. See, guys. You see how I'm getting? So, the reason why I bring up the state fair, I got to get all my other state fair stuff at. Okay.
Didn't you lose a lot of them?
Yeah, I did lose a lot of my state fair stuff. Okay. Okay, well, I got to find them. They may be out there in my other room. So, I remember going down to Des Moines, Iowa, getting off work on Monday, packing up, driving to Des Moines, get to the hotel room, and we had to start cooking. If anybody, you can look at my Facebook, you can look at all that, you can see me live and doing all that. But the point I'm trying to say, man, I was so proud when Governor Kim Reynolds and all those farm brewer people said TNT barbecue. And I gotta say, my boy Daddy Dutch, Kent. If y'all know Kent, that's how me and Kent kind of started talking. Cause I talked to Kent. Kent said, "Hey man, you need to call me. Cause if you go out there, you got to show your tail. Because that's the only way you can win the state fair. That's the only way you can win those best in shows. You got to make sure your presentation is down pat. You got to know how to blow smoke. You got to have everything looking good, everything." And man, my wife went out there, man, she went to Hobby Lobby. Anything that had barbecue on it, she brought it. Any tablecloth, we probably spent $1,000 just on decoration. And then we spent another $300-400 in just, the food we cooked. And, we had probably $1,500 to just going down to a free cook. And I tell you what, man, that was very outstanding just to get recognized on the state level of being some of the best cooker in beef in the state of Iowa. I was just like blown away, and I had some perfect cards. I'm talking, I got my cards back, and people was like, best bite of food I ever had. Didn't know beef ribs taste this good. I mean, I hit a home run that day. And then the size and the presentation we had, the corn we had, man, we had everything going good. But I'm gonna come up with some side recipes. I'm gonna have Mama Pal, that's my mama, Mama's Pal, cream cheese jalapeno cream corn recipe. I'm gonna share with y'all guys on YouTube. This has been a family recipe for a long time, and I'm gonna share with y'all guys. I'm telling you, the hype is real. See, but here when I share my recipes, y'all got to do them, cause you will be rewarded. Your family will be rewarded, cause man, these recipes, man, they've been tried and always came out on top. These recipes are this is my culture, this is my family, this is my heritage. I'm pouring out to y'all guys. That I'm saying, hey, when I call something Mama's Pal recipe, or Uncle said this, or Uncle this, or granddaddy or my daddy, what they did. This is why TNT. This is what makes TNT. And I thank God for it. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for my ups, downs, and my changes and turnarounds. All right, guys, I'm rambling. I think it's time for me to get off this chat. But I love y'all guys. I hope y'all know that. And can I get some thumbs up, guys? And if you love me back, give me some twos, guys, for deuces. Give me some twos. Give me some twos. Give me some twos. Give me twos, Dallas.
No, yeah, it takes a while, cause
it takes a while. Oh,
there's a delay on the video than right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're coming in.
They're coming in. All right, guys. I love y'all. Pray for the country. Pray for me. I pray for y'all guys. God bless you and God bless America. I pray for this world, and I hope that this COVID virus get gone, so we can start getting together and do what we do. Because I really want to go out to Texas and hang out with my Texas guys. I want to hang out with James and T-Roy Cooks and all them guys. Woo! Well, we'll have a good time. I be getting a little in my feelings sometimes when I see y'all hanging together. I'm like, me and Kid didn't get invited. Me and Daddy Dutch, I want to hang out with everybody. Uncle Steve, all y'all Texas guys. I want to kick it. I wanna go to a barbecue restaurant. I wanna go to a dive though. I wanna go to a dive. I wanna go where I gotta pack my pistol to go. I wanna get some authentic Texas barbecue. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Alright guys, like I said again, God bless you, God bless America. We out of here. Peace.